What makes a great fight scene? What separates the good fights from the great fights? Today, we're going to take a look at one of the best one-on-ones in all of anime. If we factor in the manga, it might truly be a contender for greatest of all time. Now, completely depending on everyone's personal favorites, I could be describing a plethora of fights, but y'all saw the title. Kingdom might just be on a whole nother level, maybe not in terms of animation, but in terms of the story and gravity behind the masterful art that is laid before our eyes. Though I think it is done very well in the manga, and the anime doesn't do it complete justice, the soundtracks and voice acting do give the fight a nice little flair, adding to the emotion and everything it stood for.
大将同士の一騎打ちとは単純な武力のぶつけ合いではないという積み上げた武将としての格の力を双剣に宿して戦うそうだ。
But this is a fight for the ages, and it's about time we break down what exactly makes it so great. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe for new Kingdom videos every week. In the heat of the greatest battle that the state of Qin has ever faced in its history so far, all eyes are on the battlefield to the close right. General Moubu of Qin is up against Chu's Great General Kanmei.
Kanmei!
This is a man who prides himself on being the strongest man under the heavens. This sounds familiar, right? He is a direct opposition to Moubu, who also harbors this same pride. So the stage is set. Who is the true mightiest man in all of China? It is as though the heavens are begging to find out who is the true man, with each man ready to go at it without hesitation.
その仮のごとき頭叩き潰してやる。小桜ゲロが。
It is important to note that Kanmei possesses a more natural inclination that a general should have. He fights for the sake of his duty, and believes that the heavens have bestowed upon him the curse of having to humble the falsely strong. Little does he know, Moubu is more simple. He doesn't want to become the mightiest, but already lives and breathes as if it is already fact. Now, it just so happens that instead of comparing manhoods, Kanmei decides to be overcome by pride and picks up the mace to prove his is bigger and thicker than Moubu, who always uses the mace. Seriously though, Kanmei has experienced mountains of success with his treasured blade, but isn't it a coincidence that he uses the mace for the first time in a while, and that time is when his status as the mightiest is being threatened? Hubris. It is a dangerous but powerful thing. As a result, this constant comparison isn't a one-off. We are going to see plenty of these. For one, why do Kanmei and Moubu fight on the battlefield? Kanmei is on the battlefield in order to quell his boredom, and has masters as his duty, or in better words, his role bestowed by heaven. He possesses an arrogance that at this point might be warranted, having slayed with ease, by the way, the supposed mightiest of the past 6 great generals of Qin, Okotsu, going as far as to say it was zero effort and he has transcended humanity. So a consistent theme is set. Kanmei's proven weight against Moubu's inexperienced fervor. If you didn't know already, the pressure is on. If Moubu loses, Kenko Pass will fall. The gate to the state of Qin falling effectively means its demise. Moreover, slaying Kanmei means way more than Moubu just proving himself, but only to us. This brings us to ponder, why does Moubu fight? Here we are, the fate of the state in Moubu's hands, and he could not give a damn about it. In the face of overwhelming strength, for the first time in his life, Moubu is faced with an opponent like never seen before. But at the same time, he is finally able to exert all of his pent-up power.
感傷的なことではない。俺が嬉しいのはようやく生まれて初めて全力を引き出して戦う時が来たからだ。
For a while yet, the duel is at a stalemate. Blow after blow, chipping away at their maces. Any sane person, whether they were from Chu or Qin, knows that Kanmei should be victorious, as despite their equal martial prowess, there is an insane difference in weight. But that right there is the key to victory. Moubu does not believe defeat to be possible for even a second. Just when we thought we were stuck in an eternal draw, Moubu receives a blow from Kanmei that fractures his wrist. It's over. He even narrowly blocks an attack to his face, which actually makes him unconscious. So it looks like what everyone expected will happen. Kanmei is just too accomplished, an unshakable mountain, and it just makes sense. But Moubu doesn't make sense. He believes himself to be the mightiest. There is no other reason for him to live, not even for his two sons. And so with this conviction, he returns Kanmei's blow twofold and fractures his arm. The duel is back to a stalemate, each man with their own respective injuries, shards of their weapons flying everywhere. Limits are soon being reached, moments away from a victor. This fight, if not one of the best, might truly be the manliest fight in all of manga and anime. No short of blood, sweat, screaming and clashing of large hunks of metal, you name it. Nothing else matters to both these men but to crush the threat before them, to prove their unwavering self-belief as the strongest. That is, until Kanmei's mace is the first to give in. Victim to Moubu's onslaught. To make matters worse, an assassin is sent after Moubu and his son Miken is caught in the chaos and grievously wounded by Kanmei. If there was ever any doubt at all, Moubu now definitely does not lack the conviction to win. He gives Kanmei the white beard treatment, removing half his face and turning his skull into paste. And so, Moubu wins, and has solidified himself as the strongest man in all of China, literally defying all odds. Even if it made sense for Kanmei to win, that's just it. Moubu is strength personified. He is nonsensical. Did you enjoy this video? Check out my other videos. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated on my latest videos. I appreciate you guys.